about the state's economy and the challenges that we have. And as I look at how we rank from a regional perspective with the 8 neighboring states that we have, I believe that we need to pursue a broad agenda if we are to be a leader in our region. And so earlier this year, as I thought about the things that I thought we needed to move forward on, visited with other members and their priorities and ones that I shared, developed the big solutions acronym BIG: build infrastructure, invest in education, and grow our economy. And so those are the items that I'll be talking about, is what each of those means. And I'm going to start with the G first, and grow our economy. And I'll be talking about moving forward and enacting reforms in economic development, tax policy, and addressing legal climate issues. And I believe that as I look at the makeup of the Senate and the members that are coming back, those that are coming in, there's reasons for great optimism that it's going to be a very productive year. And at the top of the list, I would put moving forward on comprehensive economic development and tax credit reform legislation. I think Senator Justus can speak to the pressures on the western side of the state. That's not the only place where we're fighting to keep jobs or to try to attract entrepreneurs and businesses to our economy. But I think with State Line Road, that's where it's clearly evident in how our policies have us in a position where we're lagging other states and not leading. And so in Kansas last year pursued a very aggressive cut in income tax on small businesses. In the Missouri Senate this year, we're going to pursue an income tax cut. And it needs to be done in a way that grows our economy. All these measures are to spur employment, get people working, to increase personal incomes so that people can take care of their families. And so cutting income tax will send a message to the rest of the country and those in the state of Missouri that Missouri is headed in the right direction, and we need to be responsible about how we do that. And I know that our senators, both in committee and on the floor, will put good legislation together that we can move forward and send that message.
My sole goal has been and will remain economic development, job creation. If you remember my history, I served with Tom when he was chair of economic development in the House, and then when he went to majority leader, I assumed his chairmanship, and I continued that on the other side of the building, and I continued that with supporting Senator Schmidt when he chaired economic development here. Senator Justus and I have spoke briefly on what's happening in Kansas and the other states, and I'll let her address particularly some items important to her, but we have a partnership, Senator Justus and I, that will move forward on job creation, whatever the cost, and create jobs and be respectful of all around the state. And Senator Dempsey's priorities are mine, and I will push his agenda, and we will be working long and hard, and I suspect you all need to be ready to do some night sessions because we are going to get the job.
Agenda items for the year. We obviously want to push Missouri forward. There are going to be times when we disagree. There's no question about that. We obviously will have differences of agreement in tax policy and on whether or not to expand the Medicaid system here in the state of Missouri. And so those things we will have to work on. And I'm excited that I have a fantastic working relationship, as does the rest of my caucus, with the majority leadership and the majority caucus. And so we are ready to sit down, to talk, to negotiate, to compromise. Those are all words we understand, and we're looking forward to doing that. So I look forward to working with both Senator Dempsey and Senator Richard on pushing this state forward. Job creation and economic development and infrastructure, all of the things that Senator Dempsey has outlined are the things that are the priorities of our caucus. And I know in particular on the Kansas City side, we are absolutely starving for new and innovative ideas, and we've got a lot of those new and innovative ideas that have been implemented in the past, and now we're going to be looking at some new ones moving forward. So I look forward to working with the leadership and moving Missouri forward, and I look forward to working with the entire majority caucus.